One project that definitely stands out in my mind is the Hospice House. We were able to bring together the heads of each of the other 4 clubs, Bellingham Bay, Sunrise, Whatcom North, and the Mount Baker Club. Each of those clubs made that project either the recipient of a large grant or their major fundraising project of the year.
Everybody wants to die in their home, ideally, but that just doesn't work for various reasons. And for my mother, it didn't work. Back in 1999, my mother ended up for 7 months in a hospice house down in Longview, Washington. The hospice house was an incredible environment, incredible service for the family and for the patient. And when I moved back to Bellingham, I decided that this community needed one, and I was not going to stop at no.
Prior to Hospice House in Whatcom County, we took care of hospice patients in the community, of course. And then when they had a difficult time, those folks would generally end up in a skilled nursing facility or the hospital, neither of which is a really comfortable, warm, inviting setting when you're nearing end of life.
I had gone to a Rotary meeting and I thought, what an incredible organization. And I started pitching the idea of a hospice house. Slowly but surely, it started gaining a little traction.
We started in '07. The construction team that we assembled to actually build the house was largely made up of Rotarians. They lent their technical expertise, but more than that, they brought passion.
All the Rotary clubs in town embraced it, and not only did they embrace it, they went gung-ho on it, and it was great.
There was a need, a greater mission than any one individual organization had. Many, many people came together.
Hospice House was built as a place of saying, here we are nearing the end of someone's life. And we're gonna provide room for that, some grace for that, hopefully a lot of comfort around that, no matter your socioeconomic background or anything else.
Your family can be with you 24/7. You can bring artwork from home. You can have your pets come by.
It does not read like a facility, but it has all the pieces it needs to have to take great care of people.
When we were designing the house, we tried to imagine what the experience would be. The oversized south-facing doors that allow the beds to be wheeled out onto the patio, and all kinds of other small details were envisioned during the design and construction process. Fast forward a year later, the house is open, my mom has cancer, and she's at the end of her life, and we come here. I've gone from the construction person to the family member with a loved one here. And I did wheel my mom out onto the patio and discovered that it works. We went outside and she pulled her shirt up just a little bit so she could feel the sun on her stomach and was unconscious inside of 12 hours later. It's something that I'll forever be grateful for, that my family could be here and my mom could have that experience.
If I could say anything to Rotarians, it would of course be thank you. That, however, does not feel like a big enough set of words.
I applaud Rotarians for all that you've done and all that you're doing. You're making a mark on the community, so keep up the good work.
I think Rotary's an engine for goodness. It's a group of people that care about where they live and where their families live and their neighbors live, and they try and promote goodness, plain and simple.
Because we have this amazing hospice house built by our community, Rotarians at the helm, we get to say to people over and over that we will take care of you no matter what.